Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. So, after nearly dying to some poisonous mushrooms, I have decided to come back here to the town tailor in the first town that I can't remember the name of. We're gonna go ahead and do some crafting. I figure the extra buff from some new equipment would be helpful. That said, I can only craft one of these. I only have 2 animal hides, and these at least require 1, the other requires 2, so yeah, let's see here. Which one am I going to want to craft? Well, this one has the better physical defense and magic defense, 3 and 2. This one has 2 and 0. Although this also has an agility boost. I'm not sure what agility affects in an action RPG, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with the leather boots. Use up my animal hides and some string. And also 100 gold in the process. So that should be pretty helpful. Oak Town, that's what this town is called. By the way, animal hides. I am fairly certain that you can get those from defeating monsters, however none of the monsters around here drop animal hides. I think the animal hides that I had were... Actually, I can't remember. Either were found in treasure chests or were a reward for doing a quest. Next thing on the to-do list, it has been asked whether you can kick the kid's ball out of the fenced-in area. I already tried kicking it down, I tried kicking it to the right, and I tried kicking it up, and it got trapped in the corner in all 3 situations. However, if I kick it to the left, it also gets trapped in the corner. So, no, I can't kick it out of this little fenced-in area. No, well, let's go ahead and move on now, back into Okadai Cave, and, by the way, when I was looking at my original recording, I noticed that this is actually different. Actually, I noticed something else. Where'd the boulder go? The boulder's gone. I guess the steam force powered up or something and shot it through the roof or something. But when I was looking at my original recordings, this is one of those maps that has been changed. Used to be that you could walk around behind the platform. I wonder why that was changed. Maybe it was possible to grab the leaf from underneath it. Okay, I need to be strategic when fighting these enemies. First off, no, you cannot attack while holding out your shield. In fact, trying to attack while holding out your shield seems to just disable your shield. As long as I remember to use my shield, though, dealing with these enemies should go a lot better. Okay, before I fight you, what's out here? A cave cliff. I see the treasure chest. Let me grab that first. A remedy. I'm gonna want to keep those in mind in case I do get poisoned. A customer! I was beginning to think setting up shop here was a bad idea. To be fair, it is. Well, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. It is a good place to set up shop for any travelers who are passing through and got poisoned or something by those mushrooms, but at the same time, I don't know that there's going to be many travelers passing through. That said, what do you have here? You have potions. I've got 5 of those. Ether recovers SP. I'm not using much of that right now. I do have that spin attack, but it leaves me vulnerable, so no, I'm not using it much. Remedy, I've got a few of those. So, I'm not going to buy anything. Sorry. Thanks for your business. Yes. My business. Yeah, this shield is definitely a good thing to have. Yeah, I'll just ignore you. Ooh. I like this. I think... Yeah, I definitely remember going through an ice cave my first time playing. I don't quite remember the layout of it, though, or which way I'm supposed to go. We'll start with the closest path, since the closest path is usually just for treasures. I see a nice puzzle. There's a switch there. Okay, I need to think about this. Let's go from reverse. I want to go in from that way, which means possibly starting from here, which means I would go like that and that. And no, I don't see how I would get there from there. Oh, unless... Okay, I see how I'm supposed to go now. Ice puzzles! Really easy to solve whenever you're playing on PC. You can just use your mouse to trace out a path. Oh, I hadn't even noticed that the bridge was not open, closed, whichever. Anything else in here? Nope. So that was kind of neat. Gotta have the occasional puzzle. Oh, gosh, where did you come from? Life tier. And welcome to Kassel Path. Wow, I've made it here already? Huh. By the way, later on in the game, there is going to be something that lets you know what enemies drop what drops for crafting. That'll be kind of handy. These slimes are definitely more hostile. In fact, I noticed the slimes at the Okadai Lake was also hostile, so maybe not as huggable as I initially thought. Okay, not going that way yet. I like the music here, by the way. Definitely like the music. So which way is the way forward? Path there, so let me try the other way. Nice thing about streaming is I don't have to constantly keep talking in order to keep my viewers entertained. I know I can edit some of this out. These guys have plenty of health. Out of curiosity, if I have my sword out... Oh, don't do that. I was trying to see if I could put up my shield while having my sword out. The answer is no. And though you cannot attack while holding the shield, you do start charging your sword attack. Ooh! What's we got? 2 more life tiers and 100 gold. Nice. I have recouped from that earlier crafting. And this is the dead end. Okay, time for more editing. So path down here leading to more of Kassel Path. Who dat? Death. I don't think you're Death. A mysterious thing that will eventually greet us all when we least expect it. Can we not talk about this? It's kind of been a thing that's been bothering me these past years. Live each day as if it's your last. I mean, it's good advice, but, I don't really feel motivated with death looming overhead. South is greater than Kassel Town. Gotcha. Ooh, another ice puzzle. What's the price for this one? I'll tell you what, this one's actually really simple. Bronze ore. And welcome to Kassel Town. North is Kassel Path. Suddenly rumbling. I forgot there was rumbling here. North is Kassel Path. East is Kassel Cave. West is Snow Path. I wasn't trying to slash you, I promise. These tremors are becoming more frequent. I wonder what's causing them. Oh, I know what's causing them. Now that I have been reminded the tremors are a thing, I know exactly what's causing them. We'll investigate as soon as we finish exploring town here. My dog found something buried in the snow today and brought it home. I don't think I'll be needing it. A potion? I don't know. If I lived in an RPG world, I would definitely be sure to have a potion with me at all times. You never know when your town's gonna get attacked by a horde of goblins or something. The blacksmith has been in a real foul mood lately. He's always stomping around out here and complaining about something new. My advice to you would be to steer clear of him. So what you're saying is, I should totally talk to him and see what's up. Greetings, warrior. Listen here, I'm in a bit of a bind. I want to make myself a new weapon, one that far excels my previous works. Trouble is, I need a special kind of ore to create the masterpiece I have in mind. Don't get excited, it's not the ore we just found. I need some blaze ore. You can find some of that ore in the cave located to the west of Kassel Town. I would go there myself, but I have no way of crossing the chasms. Please do an old man with bandage-covered hands a favor. Head over to Luminous Cave and bring me back 2 chunks of the ore. What do you say? Okay, after the last time I said no, I want to find out what happens if I say no here. You have just shattered an old man's hopes and dreams, dude. How old are you? I don't think you're that old. You don't look that old. Also, you said dude. But sure. We need more brave warriors like you. So that's that quest acquired. We'll get to it eventually. Cannot go into the outhouse. Why do outhouses have moons on them? Is it a reference to butts? It might be a reference to butts. And I can't go through there. Going around. Hello and welcome. It's always a pleasure to meet new customers. Since this is your first time using our services, your first day with us is absolutely free. Would you like to rest your tired body in a nice warm bed here? You know what? Sure. The earthquakes can rest me to sleep, something like that. I don't even know how I wanted to word that, but you get the idea. I was about to say, where we're gonna go to sleep? What's this? I guess that is the sleeping special effect. Interesting that we get it here and not back at my own bed. Did you have a nice sleep? Please come again. These are not guards, but just their armor. I cannot go into these rooms to disturb people's slumber. I'm kind of bummed about that. Would have been funny if one of them was like talking in their sleep or something. That looks important. I'm saving it for last. It's hard to stay standing with the ground shaking around so much. My morning walks have started to become morning falls. Check out this massive bruise on my forehead. I would look at your massive bruise on your forehead, but you keep moving around. It's rare for young'uns to visit us. You know, with as much as this place is shaking, I'm surprised the wolf hasn't avalanched off of the buildings. Let me try that again. I'm surprised the snow hasn't avalanched off the roofs. The well here is connected to a few nearby lakes. Fish swim back and forth between the lakes and the well through underground caverns. There's a bucket at the bottom that fills with fish, and if you're quick enough to reel it up, you'll catch yourself a tasty breakfast. The fish are not aware of the trap that lays beneath their fins. Apparently that is something that schools of fish do not teach. East is Kassel Cave. The frequent tremors have brought a few boulders down from the nearby mountain. Oh, well, may not be strong enough to jostle snow off of roofs, but it's strong enough to boulders. Rest assured, though, as I'm here to get them moved out of the path. Stop by the inn or something and grab yourself a nice warm drink whilst you're waiting. That is not going to make progress. You're just going to stand there until I talk to people. Speaking of which, we have the right to know what's going on inside that cave. I bet you my life savings that whatever he's hiding inside that cave is the cause of all these tremors that started recently. For some reason, a few magicians showed up and told us we aren't allowed in the cave. This town relies heavily on the money we make from selling the rare gems found only inside the cave there. Hopefully, whatever the issue is will be resolved soon, otherwise the town will be in mighty big trouble. I can tell that you're not from around here. We are just doing a little investigation inside the cave due to a disturbance we've noticed. Obviously, I can't tell the residents that, otherwise it would be cause for panic. Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that. Although, they're kind of panicking now. This isn't exactly something you're able to hide. People know something's going on. Anyway, they are already on edge simply due to our mere presence here. Yes, that is exactly what I just said, and I should have read the rest of the message box before commenting on it. You look like a warrior that can handle himself, but I can't let you inside due to the nature of the situation. There's nothing to worry about, though. Things shall be resolved imminently. Okay, there's a little bit more to this than I thought. Quest log. What am I doing? I like the name of that quest. Hot Ordeal. Anyway, this is going to be part of the main quest. Upon arriving in Kassel Town, I learned that a magician is guarding local cave. What could possibly be hidden inside? I'm curious to find out. I might find some clues by exploring the surrounding areas. Well, let's do that. Has the boulders been moved? Yep. Caution advised. The ponds have frozen over, making them extremely slippery. Please watch your step. As an aside, I've never actually been ice skating. I don't think I'd be able to do it too well. Oh, here we go. RPG characters make it look a lot easier than it really is. Oh wait, I was supposed to go this way. Nobody is allowed into Castle Cave. It's extremely dangerous in there. Excuse me, may I have a word? Sure, what is it? That magician was the one guarding the cave in town. Maybe now I can enter the cave and see what the big deal was about. Ooh, sneaky. I like that. Out of curiosity. I'm a little busy here. The guard must be well aware that the magicians are here, otherwise he would be questioning what a magician is doing having snuck behind him. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Shh. There's something super scary snoozing down there, so we shouldn't make too much noise. Is it snoring so loudly that it's causing earthquakes? That's kinda silly. You felt those tremors, haven't you? Well, they are the result of the monster down there becoming restless. We had the same problem a few years ago. The monster woke up and caused all kinds of havoc. A strong magician calmed it by casting a spell that sent it back to sleep. So, are you saying that the people of this town already know this creature exists? It's laid dormant down there since then, but it seems as though that spell is wearing away. It's mighty strange, though. The spell was supposed to last much longer than this. Yeah, you would think that, but this is an RPG. Sleep spells tend to not work too well against enemies. Honestly, I'm surprised this lasted as long as it has. Anyway, here's the deal. I'm about to cast some fancy magic to help strengthen the old spell. That should extend the beast's dormancy. I practiced the spell a whole bunch, so I'm confident everything will work out fine. Don't you believe it? I'm not entirely sure what that quote is from, but I've seen it in a couple of cartoons. Now you be a good boy and stay as quiet as possible while I prepare the spell. Huh? Nothing happened. I mean, this is 100% totally normal. That is a thing. Also, what kind of spell was that? That wasn't a sleep spell, that was a nuke spell. Well, that didn't quite turn out as I had planned. You think? Altus is gonna kill me. The thing is now a threat to Kassel Town. We have to stop it immediately. You have to help me out on this one. I'm not strong enough to put a stop to that horrible monstrosity. I'm going to head outside to see if I can spot where it's headed. Out of curiosity, anything else of interest inside this cave? The cave does go a little bit, but otherwise... Nope, that's as far as I can go. I'm super duper sorry, Altus. You're kidding me, right? This can't be happening. That thing will destroy everything. I knew I shouldn't have left this up to you. Wow. Talk about hurting my feelings. I'm sorry. I'm just very stressed at the moment. We saw that thing head up to the summit of the mountain to the east. We are fortunate enough that it didn't attack the town and eat everybody alive. And who might this be? I'm not sure. He just waltzed in as I was preparing the spell. Wait, that's it! This clumsy-looking dude distracting me. And that's why I screwed up the spell. Please excuse Mist here. She's just trying to pass on the blame. Oh, I'm glad you're not buying it. Did you not hear me? Please, could you lend us a hand? That beast is extremely dangerous. Stop ignoring me! I'll have a nice reward prepared if you can put a stop to that thing. It appears as though it went up to the mountain's summit. To get up there, you need to head through Castle Cave. I'll inform the town guard I was speaking with earlier on the bridge to let you through. And you, Mist? You're going to go back to the School of Magic to train some more. Whatever you say. If you defeat that monster, come and visit me at the inn. Come on, get a move on. Hey, don't push me. This is physical abuse. I don't want to go back. Well, things have certainly escalated here. Next time on Framed Wings, we're gonna go after that monster. And to do that, we're gonna have to go through the first of this game's Zelda dungeons.